Oh my goodness, where have I been? What have I been doing? I've certainly been absent from YouTube, absent from doing any videos. I explained in a previous video that things were changing and things were happening for me, and I'm actually in the process of all of that happening. But of course our snakes do not stop or do not know this at all, and I can see Jesse has been wanting to come on out, so I'm going to open his door and let him venture on out today, because I do want to actually get Jesse outside. It is a beautiful sunny day, and I've been kind of cooped up in the house for weeks, and I mean weeks, and you would think, well, you've had plenty of time to get some videos done of your snakes, but no, because I've been completely rearranging my life, you could say, and life-changing things are actually happening. Thus far, all I've done is actually, I guess, is, no, you can, if you're coming down, you can come down this way, onto here, okay, on this thing, alright? And that way you don't have to go in it, but you can, not very familiar to him, sorry. This is not familiar to him at all. So I'll move that out of the way, and of course my cat has come to say, well, I know what that is, and he will certainly know what that is in the near future, because he will be having a relatively big trip in that you can't go over my computer, mate, because you're a heavy boy, and that is likely to topple in some way. Here, come down. You can come down on this thing, because he is familiar with actually this, but I need him to recognize it. Jesse? Hey, Jesse, come down this way. Whoa. This way, bud. Look, down this way. Oh, this is going to be a bit hard one-handed, guys, so once I tweak him to the fact that this is down here, it will be much easier for me, but I need two hands to actually tweak him, because right now he's thinking up, and I don't want him to go up. So I shall be back. See, just slung over my shoulder like firemen, how the firemen do it anyway. And we are heading, you can see, boxes, more boxes. I haven't got a real lot done, but yeah. Oh, can you see them? It's a bit dark. So my brain has been a bit tiresome in terms of preparing myself to make a big move, and I have lots of stuff and lots to do before I actually do that, when you consider that I have 10 snakes and birds and rats and cats and fish and yeah. So next week, Thursday, my snakes, my rats and my birds will be leaving my care for a little while, but of course going into a very trusted person's care, so I'm okay with that. It's going to seem strange, of course, not having my snakes with me for, I would say, almost a month or so, and then of course I will be able to join them, and I will be able to share with you where my snakes and all my other animals and myself will be living. actually sold my place at this particular point. You could say, just waiting on contracts to be signed and all of that procedure to go through. And once that, of course, all happens, I can go, you can say. But what a overwhelming process that has been for me the last few weeks. I'm moving away from my family, not because I want to get away from my family, that is just how it is. That has been extremely tearing my heart apart, being in a position where I will no longer just be able to see my grandchildren on the daily. That's going to take a little while to actually get used to, I'm sure, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, there will be days where that will feel difficult for me, but I'm making a good choice in my life now of what I want to do and where I want to be in my life, and it is not here. So yes, I haven't felt like picking up the camera or doing anything like that because, you know, organising a removalist and getting a truck and getting a conveyancer and talking to the buyer and all of that process has been just taking up every ounce of my thinking, you could say. To pick up the camera has been my last thought process, but of course, you know, Jessie wants out, so a good time to pick up the camera and get some video done. And not that I've got anything specific to talk about other than what is actually going on for me, but big changes for my snakes, a big trip, a good 5 to 6 hour journey to get to where we can unload and get the enclosures set up. And of course then after I've done the snakes, it will be the birds, although probably the birds first because they will be ultimately the easiest, and the rats, and then of course the snakes. So they're going to have to be bundled and put in pillowcases and into tubs, and then hopefully we'll fit them all in the car. I don't think we'll fit all of them in the car, but certainly they will fit securely in the truck, you could say, out of their enclosures, not in their enclosures. So they will be tubbed and snug, and we will stop and of course check on them and make sure that they're all okay and travelling okay and all that we do. So a big journey ahead, guys, and a lot of thought has had to go into this in many areas of my life, and here I am, kind of in my final days of living here at a home that I've lived for almost 9 years or so, you could say, and it will be sad. It'll be wonderful and it's exciting, but it's also sad that I'm going too. So mixed emotions, but of course certainly a decision that I've made because I know it's the right one to make for myself at this point in my life. But anyway, I don't know where Jesse thinks he might be going, but he isn't going up under the fence. I am trying to crawl to him on my knees. This way, dude. You cannot go that way because it's dangerous to disappear up under the fence, and all snakes are as stubborn as the next one, and you know, if they're going to go a particular way, then they're going to go a particular way, but you can't go that way. You are not allowed. Okay, so yes, you can go certainly that way. That way's better. Keep thinking about another way to go. Not this way. Not this way. No, you cannot go that way. It's not very good for you, Jessie. So, I will not show me. I am a total mess at the moment. Living in the whatevers I can pull on and get on and wash and clean and pull on the next day without too much effort. That's how life is. And of course Jesse is making his way totally back that way. No, this way. You can't go that way. You just cannot go that way. Go. Whoa. What are you doing? I know where you want to go, but you're not allowed to. Truly. You're just going to go over me, under me, around me, because what is so exciting over there that cannot be exciting somewhere else in the yard? Hey? Tell me. What is it that is so interesting over there? I'd really like to know, personally, you know, what they get fixated on, and what is the purpose? What are they, you know, what is it about there? Is there something over the other side of the fence that they want to see? I don't know. Certainly sunshine, but there's sunshine out in the yard as well if he really wants some sun, and I'm sure he wants to go up as well, but there is nothing to really, well, there is. He can climb up the side of the trampoline and get up onto the trampoline if he so wishes, but no, under that fence is where he really wants to go. But he's taking his time. He's you know, I'll let him think about it and see if he's ultimately, yeah. Oh, good boy. That is actually good to see. Or are you going to find another exit point a bit further away from me where just maybe I won't pull him back from going under there? Or, yeah, to climb. No, you can't climb it. Oh, that's a good thing, actually. No, he's kind of going around it rather than under it. Oh my goodness. Jessie? Jessie. Wait. This way. Hey. Come on. Back this way. What can you see that I can't see? Hey? What are you checking out? What is it? What is it, bub? Hey? Mum just, you know, we're in a dark spot, mate, for filming. Yeah. Okay. So now, but still not kind of going to the other side. He's kind of sticking to the shade area at this point. Okay, right, back in. Okay, there you go. So far, so good. As in, not going under the fence, just sticking to the fence line itself. Oh my goodness. On a mission though. Keeps looking and thinking about it, but it's certainly not where he wants to actually go. So, that's a good thing. So anyway, everybody, just to say hello, to let you know I'm still here, I'm still alive, everything's okay, but everything's hectic and overwhelming and lots happening. So you take care, and hopefully I'll pick the camera up again sooner rather than later. So ciao.